Hey everybody, my name is Rydo and I am starting a new series on the game The Stanley Parable. And to start off on the right foot, I feel it's necessary to do the demo first because it does have a lot of unique content that doesn't show up in the regular game. The reason why I've decided to do the Stanley Parable is because we just finished a series on a game called Bastion, which had a very unique gameplay mechanic where the narrator would comment and talk about what the player was doing. And we're going to see that in the Stanley Parable, very much like that, there is a narrator who will comment on what you're doing, but it is going to be implemented in a very different way. So, first of all, let me just ask everybody to subscribe to my channel. That'll help you see these new episodes in this new series. I have several games that I release on at 12 Central Time, Monday through Friday. Several different series are getting released, and then I have a lot of other games that you can look through my playlist and see that they've already been done from beginning to end. So there's a lot of footage and a lot of videos for you to see. And that's about it. That's all you need to know at the moment. Let me ask everybody to turn off any ad blockers or whitelist me. Help me make a career. I am a new YouTuber. This is the only thing I'm doing to make money. So please do help me out. Please do support me. Every little bit helps. Alright, let's get into the game. Can't say I'm a fan of the loading screens. I will have to say that the loading has gotten faster each time I've done this. But loading in a demo is still a problem. Okay, so it says the Stanley Parable demonstration. What do? We grab the mouse. Oh, so tricky. The game is already loaded. I am looking at a screen. I am in a garage or something. I don't know what you classify this as. It has cars parked in it, and it has a soda machine, but there are no garage doors. So how did the cars get in here other than they walled them up in there? Unless they drove them through the windows and then put the window panes in it. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyways, Stanley Parable demonstration this way. Now personally, just for an aesthetic reason, I don't know why you'd spend all the energy to perfectly paint the letters and then not bother to like whitewash the backboard and make it a good looking sign. Seems a little silly to me. Anyways, so we have to walk to the demonstration. We haven't gotten there yet. Alright, let's see. Can't open this door. Can't open this door. Alright, my number is 27.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
So, my number is 28. I don't think I have a zoom key. I can just fiddle with this. I'm gonna call you Chuck. Little painting of clouds. So my number is 28, and then when I see the number 28, go in the demonstration room. Do not stand on this side of fence. Well, let me get on the other side of the fence. I don't have a jump button. No jump buttons. Can't get it on the other side. Waiting room. You're now serving 21. Please wait for your number to be entered. For your number and then enter, if I can read it right. 22, 23. So, waiting room. This is a really long process to get to the thing. Somebody made a mess there. Did I do 25? Can, what is this? Everything's Okay magazine. And Ducks magazine. What is this one? Indoors magazine. Who are we serving? Oops. I was 28. Never mind. Let's just go. Alright. Famous demos. I don't know what that game is. That's Metal Gear Solid something. That's some shooter. And that's some game. It's amazing they've managed to pick 4 famous games that I'm not familiar with. And I don't dispute that they're not famous games. I just don't remember. I didn't play them. It's not that I don't remember them. I didn't play them. So I guess we come in here, even though we're late. Wonder how long we could have been late.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
What do you think? You think we should just sit here for 20 minutes and do nothing? I bet something would happen if we sat here for 20 minutes and did nothing. But, boy, would that be a...
Oh, wait, I've got it. You know what would really ramp up the anticipation? If I gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yes, you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way.
Oh, so he's opened the wall up for us. Let's go do the tour. I guess I have no choice. Can't go back to the waiting room. Do the demo.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Demo admin number 10. Demo admin number 9. Nothing back there. What time is it? Is that 10:50? If I misread that clock there, that's because I have bad eyesight, not because I'm dumb. Trust me.
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
So, there's like 100 buttons here, and they're all exactly the same. Well, I don't know if they all say the same thing if you click them, but I'll just pick this one down here. Did I click it? You know, not having an X or anything.
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
Okay.
You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
Okay. So somehow it decided that. So maybe you got that response every time, or maybe that specific button did. I always like to check, see if I can go back. Make sure there's not another path.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Well, show me the back.
No, we've already seen this room. If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert. This door cannot be opened because it's where you just came from. It's in the past. The Stanley Parable's official stance on the past is that it no longer exists and should be ignored. If the past attempts to speak to you, you may refer it to a Stanley Parable associate.
See if we can hit another button. Well, so like I was saying is, without a cursor, I can't see where the mouse is. All I can do is try and center it in my field of view and click it. Alright, well here's a table for the facility manager. Wall technology. Let's go see wall technology.
Now I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot. Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Maybe you have to do it from this side. Nope. It's just a regular wall. Some great wall technology there.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Let's see. Let's go this way to demo status.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Okay, that's weird. Let's try this one. Compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
9H62259. Maybe there's something.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000. Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Really? Button is disabled now? Cannot get any more compliments? See, they even had garage doors in the game. And they didn't bother to put any in the garage where we started. That is just a head scratcher. Let's see what this is. A bunch of random boxing numbers. Nothing too interesting about that. Let's see what's down here. The isolation chamber. Can't get in there. The emotion booths. got one up there we can't reach. And one over there we can't reach. We can't get back up on the platforms, nor could we jump. So, motion boost it is.
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
So we have courage, discovery, despair, embarrassment, confusion.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Fear. Alright, let's do despair. I want to see what despair looks like.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
So why was none of that closed captioned? I have the closed captioning on for your benefit, and none of that was closed captioned. Why? Let's see what Discovery says.
Was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift, the fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through time's veneer whose memory it wanted to be.
Kind of a cool effect on the metal wall there. That was Discovery. Interesting. So all the other ones are closed. You have Happiness. Missed that one. And then down here, we can crouch down and sneak our way this way. Emotion booth, emotion booth. Let's see. Waiting room, please wait for your number and then enter. This was one. Secret. Alright. We found the secret. Let's do this. It's gonna close the door on us. Let's try this. So I was sitting there just doing this. Do that a lot in Minecraft. People do, I do. When you want to simulate dancing, just crouch. So that's the only button you have. So we found the secret and experienced two very strange emotion boosts.
Ooh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Okay. Let's see. So we did wall technology, we did button and choice. Like there, how can you have a choice if it's an uninformed choice? Really? Art. I have no jump button. It should be the space button if it were anything. To get up there. That says out of order anyways, so let's go to the final choice. And the exit. Oh. Final choice or exit?
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Really?
Did you miss something? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll see it soon in the demo. Did you miss something? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll see it soon in the demo.
I missed dialogue there. Sorry. I made the wrong choice there. And no secret wall. And we're back to this room.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections?
Where's the button?
You're quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
What? Guess I have no choice.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Alright, let's get to the demo. That's enough warm up for it. Let's get to the Stanley Parable demo. Giant light rooms. Let's see. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. Right. Let's go. Stanley Parable demonstration. Finally we can begin. What?
Oh wait, what? What are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Chuck, I missed you. Guess we have to go through it again.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Okay, hope it works this time.
Oh wait,
Stanley
what's
Parable.
this?
8. 8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go.
Now I want to play 8 some
8.
more.
8.
This is a pretty good
8.
game.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable. What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through? You may be continuing
8.
to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now. An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
8.
I like this
8.
game. I'd give it 8 out of
8.
10. No, I'd give it
Doesn't
8
even
out
make
of 8.
sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why? What about this game deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
I see
8.
8.
8.
There's 5
8.
signs saying 8.
8. 8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times, which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable? I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning.
You know what's really strange is they bothered to paint the backboards of these signs.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
You really are finding this amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. How do you get into this demo? Are you our target market for the game? Should I be concerned for the Stanley Parable sales numbers right now?
So if you multiply 8 times the 5 billboards, you get 40. And then you have 3 billboards up here, and that evenly divides into 8 2 times. So if you add 40 to 2, you have 42, which is the answer to the universe and everything in it.
8.
Just thought I'd point that out.
8.
That's why this game, 8, is so awesome.
8. 8.
The funny thing is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance? Yes, it was almost certainly the dance. I regret that now.
How could the Stanley Parable be any better than 8?
8.
8 is perfect.
8.
It's an 8 out of 8.
8.
It's
8.
wonderful.
Well, the good part is that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world to be shattered and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together.
Still like
8.
8.
8. 8.
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't know what's going on here. You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing it until you pass out from physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm sure the Stanley Parable demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime, I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, enjoy the 8 game. Take as much time as you need.
Let's do it 8 more times.
8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
I think that was 9.
8.
I think that was 10.
8. 8.
I think I've had enough of 8.
8.
You could get too much 8 in your life, you know? You don't want to
8.
overdo your yourself on 8.
8.
You want everything in moderation when you're playing
8.
8. So let's go find this stupid Stanley Parable demo and see how awful it is compared to 8. Nothing back here? Nope.
Oh, you're done. Well, in that case, what do you say we get back to business and start this demo over from the top?
He locked the door on me. Really, no more 8. Alright. So he wants us to go back to the beginning. Let's do it. Magical closing doors. Getting stuck on walls.
No, 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 no. I don't care what the waiting room number says. We're not going back in there.
Getting stuck on walls. This is the problem of serving 91, 92. Alright, back to the beginning.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Now, no time for exploration. We've got business to attend to.
Alright, all the way back to the beginning, I suppose. What does this say? Exit. Alright, exit. If this is the exit, why no car?
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
Okay. What did I do wrong?
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Alright, starting over from the beginning. We'll get to the demo this time. It's dark.
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Alright.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup. All right, now put it, in the bin.
Nope. I don't want to put it in the bin. Let's see if I can get it up here. Did I? Did I get it? Oops. I can't pick it up anymore. I may have gotten it stuck somewhere. Can't click on it. Alright. That sucks. was trying to place it on the rafter here, and I got it in this other rafter up there. And I think that will have triggered an ending, which I'm not going to get.
You're not going to put the cup in the bin. Yes, that's a game too. Preventing the cup from entering the bin. And you won. Do you know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
Hey, I don't get it. What is this
You
game?
responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really
not.
do get it. You understand.
Didn't say
I was so
push anything.
worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
Notice the closed captions are off again. I don't know if this is just shoddy closed captioning work for the experience of the demo, or if this is a artistic statement they are trying to make by having them not work half the time. I think that's pretty cruel for anybody who happens to be deaf.
Ending, where are you? Where are you?
Disagree button. Oh, there's the button you're supposed to click to disagree. I'll click it now.
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
So last time we came through this door, and I stupidly walked straight to the exit, didn't come over there the first part, so we missed just a line of dialogue, really, and that's it. These gate would slam in your face and say you can't vote yet, you haven't seen the demo. So do I like the Stanley Parable? No. 8 was a much better game. Like I thought. I like 8.
Is it working? Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Okay. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Something weird here. Do you like the Stanley Parable?
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Do you like it? Nope. Still out of order. This is disagree button. Disagree box. Disagree. They're really pushing me into, what is this stuff? Emotion booth backwards. And then all the letters are overlapped. Alright, let's go down here. That's an annoying sound. Alright, an isolation chamber. Will that get me away from the annoying noise? Nice, quiet isolation chamber. Isolate me from everything. Why walk into an isolation chamber? I don't know.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, At any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then, how little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere, and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going, and we found that elevator, and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside, and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free.
It's not freeing
There
me.
was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
Okay, this is not outside.
You know, because I wanted to put him down here, basically, right? And was that example
That's an office. We escaped to an office. And that's the end of the demo. So, except for what we saw at the very end in the office, which does actually show up in the Stanley Parable, I'm not sure any of those aspects show up in the game at all. I'm not sure if we see any buttons. I'm pretty sure we don't ever see 8. I still think 8 is a great game, and it's a shame I can't make a series about it, but that is the Stanley Parable demonstration, and we will start seeing what it is really about next episode. And it's going to be a mystery, basically, if you haven't already played the game. And it's going to be a fun time. I want to thank you for watching this, and again ask you, if you like this, to like my videos. I ask you to subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos because that helps me with YouTube. I also have fan funding enabled, so you can click on my name, Rydo, and on the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Any amount you donate will be greatly appreciated. Again, I am a new YouTuber. This is the only career I have. If you want to follow me on Steam or Twitter or Battle.net or Google+, all that information is down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Thank you for going through this with me. Have a good evening.